up, y'all? It's Joe Master Lee.
And Lulu.
Lulu, one of the things I love about gaming is how quickly the technology has evolved in the last couple of years. Like if you go back and just look at a game from even 5 years ago, it's such a dramatic difference from what it is today. And I love that. It just feels like every time you jump into a new game world, it's like something new and bigger, brighter that has come along.
Yeah, just like your game right now that you're playing, I noticed the big difference. And I said, babe,
yeah.
is that game?
None suffers more than a traitor. We're cops.
You're a cop. I'm an undercover cop. The rules are different.
An old game?
It is an old game, Sleeping Dogs, which is a great game set in Hong Kong. In fact, it is a Mafia game. It's like Hong Kong Mafia. But that original game came out over like about 10 some years ago too. And so this is the definitive edition. So they upgraded some of the graphics. But even then, you look at it now, you can instantly tell like, yeah, this was definitely last gen or maybe even 2 gens ago. But it's a great game. You know, we're under quarantine, so I've been jumping into like so many of these open world games. And it's for me a way to have a vacation. Like I was traveling through ancient Egypt with Assassin's Creed Origin. Now I'm going through Hong Kong. And I really do feel like I'm there. Like I actually feel like it's giving me that sort of sensation where I'm not feeling like I'm cooped up at home. But the thing is with like these definitive editions where they remake games is even though the graphics look really, really great, the gameplay is still kind of stuck. It's a little bit clunky. But I wanted you to check out Mafia 1 here, right? Because this is a great example because this game came out like maybe 15 years ago. Like this came out a really, really long time ago. And so they updated this game to remaster. They redid the whole engine, the graphics, they added some new cutscenes and gameplay elements. But this is a side-by-side to show you how far graphics have come. And I think it's just remarkable. And I love the idea of taking these really, really old games where the gameplay was real solid and bringing it back to life because this is one game I didn't get to play.
I was just gonna ask you, did you play?
I did not. So I was like, perfect. And it's so old that I don't want to go back and play. Like, I don't want to play like really crappy looking games. Like there's I play Sleeping Dogs because the graphics are at least good enough.
Right.
But even you can tell it's like, something not quite that great about it. But the acting in it and the storyline in it, is actually quite good. It feels like a real action, like cop movie from Hong
the
Kong.
fighting scene was
the fighting
really
scenes are tense. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Mafia 1. Let's check this out, y'all. And away we go. Oh, wow.
The smoothness, you could just tell.
The texture quality, the level of detail,
the light,
the rendering. Oh, the lighting effect is just phenomenal. It's such a subtle thing with lighting effect. Like lighting effect can't be one of the things that just overpowers you, but it's just little hints of it add that kind of level of realism.
Natural look, feeling.
That's pretty remarkable, actually. Texture quality looks muddy, low poly with the character, but not bad. I actually would still play a game like that. Oh, damn. Okay, that's a big difference. First of all, there's a lot more weapons. You know, the thing is that even with things that are low poly like that from the original scene, which means that it has less triangles, and that's why it looks so angular, if they increase the texture quality, it could still look really, really good.
I still like it because it's dinty. Is that what you call like an old feeling of...
Dinty? You just talk about the style?
The style, yeah.
Like from old school 1940s, you like that style?
I still like it. This one, the new one's more cinematic.
It feels much more cinematic.
Much more
like
real
this doesn't even look like
feeling.
it's that intense. This looks intense. Love, that difference right there is just phenomenal.
Well, they added the fire, if you could tell. Fire
that makes a
big difference. The people. buttery smoothie. What do they call
Buttery smoothie. I don't know if this is a PC or PlayStation. I guess it's the PC because just because of the resolution here, it looks like it's PC generated. Like this scene actually looks pretty close to where Sleeping Dogs is, quite frankly. Now this is what I like about this scene, right? It's not about trying to be photorealistic. Like I think people tend to get the impression that better graphics means that it needs to look more real. To me, it's more about creating more cinematic look, like you're saying, right? It looks more artistic. It's an exaggeration of capturing what like the glory days of like what the old school Mafia was.
Because this is pretty empty, like the old one, right?
Yeah, it doesn't
There's
evoke an
no
emotion.
Emotion.
But I would still play it, right? The other one evokes an emotion, and that's where I think graphical prowess really needs to be pushing it.
See? Tell the difference.
Oh, that looks so good. It's a little bit cheating though, because with cars you can add that kind of glisten effect to make it look shiny, and people love shiny things.
There's just so many details. You can
Yeah.
tell. Like
This
this
guy,
is so empty. This one
this
is
dude
like,
here, Ultimate Gamers, did a real damn good job doing a comparison. Yeah,
huh?
really, really good job. Oh god, that's actually getting me excited to go back and play it now. I did hear the storyline was actually quite good.
They
And
better be, because you know the movie's good. So I
there's
don't
no
know if
movie for this. This is an original game.
Oh, there's no movie. Just thinking about the Godfather Mafia.
I'm sure there is a lot here that is taken. Let's put it this way. I think just about every modern day interpretation of the Mafia, whether it's a game, whether it's a new movie, absolutely have been influenced by The Godfather. The Godfather is such an iconic piece of American lore at this point that you take it and you build something from it. It's just like, you know, in the future, I guarantee just about every single superhero movie will take its cues from like what Marvel has done with the MCU for this generation. Like everything is influenced by that.
Everything has an inspiration.
Just like almost every sci-fi movie today has some sort of inspiration from like, you know, old Star Wars movies. Right? Amazing stuff. Oh man, I can't wait for this.